But don't play with my coins. Like, don't do that.
Oh my God, who is she? They belong, look at her. I subscribe, Roxy Charm, see that drip.
Almost 6 weeks postpartum. It's 5 weeks technically this week, but I went to a doctor's appointment today. So I am getting myself ready and also getting Ladybug ready, which she's gonna have before you probably hear her crying. But I will take you guys through that. Me getting myself ready and me getting her ready to leave and go to the doctor. So now I'll just let you watch me take her in my hand. If she will allow me to, but yeah. Okay guys, so this is how my hair came out. Literally just in a braid out. I don't have no definite part because I just kind of braided this. I don't have anything in my hair other than this grease, and then this, oh please, this moisturizer in my hair, which this is from a black owned company, local company from here where I'm from. She does my hair a lot, so this is from her, Lady J, in Demopolis, Alabama. But yeah, that's the only thing that's in my hair. It's washed. I just took down some crochets, some spring twist crochets, and all I did was wash it. I didn't deep condition it or anything. That's all that's in my hair. For my outfit, I have on this long sleeve shirt, Nickelodeon shirt, and some gray tights and some tennis shoes. I'm going to put on the necklace once I get up in the living room. And we got Lil Mama West in her pink bow, and her shirt that says I love you like a lot, and her little pants with the waffles on them. So as you're seeing this, it'll probably be way behind, but like I said, today will be technically 5 weeks postpartum for me, and she'll be technically 5 weeks out from being born Thursday. She just turned 1 month on Saturday the 19th. Today is December the 21st. And like I said, I'm going to my 5 week postpartum checkup today, and then once I get back in the car and get situated, I'll give y'all an update of that. But you might already get this information because I plan on doing a postpartum week by week for her and me, and that should be up before this. If not, you'll get the information here first and then you'll get the video later. Don't know, speaking in future tense. So let me get her situated and get her in the car seat, and let's get out of here. Okay guys, I am back in the car. I had to stop and probably can't see me and feed little one. You probably see a hand right here, out of the doctor. Like I said earlier, it was my 5 week, I'm 5 weeks postpartum today. Technically my 6 weeks won't be up until next week, so they went ahead and saw me. I went to the doctor. Everything is good as far as I'm concerned. It's healing and all that jazz. If you're a woman, then you know what I mean. You know, baby's healthy, nothing crazy going on. So she didn't technically release me to go back to work until the first of the year. So yeah, excuse me, the struggles of being a mommy with a newborn baby and having to go to the doctor for yourself, because by the time they actually saw me in the doctor's office, mind you, my appointment was at 10:30. It is currently 12:04 roughly that I'm leaving the doctor. So by the time she got back there to see me, Ladybug was hungry. So now I'm sitting on the thing with my pants off because, you know, she had to check you and everything. And feet in ladybug. And so by the time we got done talking, she was like, oh, I don't want to interrupt you from feeding her. Do you want me to wait, or do you think you can lay back while she's feeding? I said, we can go ahead and do it because I'm kind of over being in here at this moment. That's what I'm thinking in my head, like I'm ready to go. And so I had to lay down with my baby attached to me. Luckily enough, my daughter does not play about her food, and she was attached the entire time. I laid down where I checked, and yeah, I checked, and I had to sit up with her, and she never let go. She's a champ. So yeah. But other than that, I'm down roughly about 21 pounds from when I gave birth. I was 210 when I had her. Now I'm about 188, and pre-pregnancy I was 156. So I don't know. Am I gonna go back to being 156? I mean, 156 was cool. I think at this point, I'll take being a bigger weight. Just I would prefer to be toned, but she hadn't cleared me for none of that, so I can't do any of that jazz until after the first of the year. So once I get cleared for that, or once I guess the first of the year is coming around, I guess I'll do a little bit of something. I ain't gonna overexert myself or nothing like that, because I'm really not pressed about the weight or anything. Nobody ever believed me anyways if I told them I weighed 188 pounds. They didn't never believe me when I told them that I weighed 156. So I mean, it is what it is. No harm, no foul. I don't really care none. It is, you know, it don't bother me none. So we'll see what I get back down to and how long it takes me. Like I said, good job, mama. I'm only 5 weeks post pregnant, giving birth, and I'm down 20 of the 54 pounds that I gained. So yeah, so as soon as I can get her back in this seat, because she was screaming bloody murder, I'm gonna head home and try to get something to eat, because I have not ate today, which is bad, because I should be eating more frequently than I am. But I also have to go grocery shopping too, which I will have to do this week at some point, probably sooner than later. But yeah, that. And I also may come back and I want to do some cleaning, I think, in my room, and clean. I know I want to clean out my jewelry and put it on my jewelry holder and get rid of whatever else that I don't need. And yeah, so I guess I'll see y'all guys later, hopefully. Hey guys, it's hours later. It is currently 8:31, and me and Ladybug just took a mean nap. I guess we were really tired after getting out and going to the doctor's today. Um, so I'm gonna get up here in a second and grab something to eat, and then I'll probably go back there and try to clean up my room some. We gonna see. If not, then we'll just do that tomorrow and I'll let y'all see. So if you see me again in these clothes, then you know I cleaned up my room. If you don't, and you see me in something else tomorrow, then you know it didn't happen. So pay attention. Okay. Good morning or good evening. I've been up for a while. When I say a while, I've been up for a couple hours. Literally sitting in the bed. I have not gotten up to do anything really because I've been on the phone all morning dealing with stuff from my job for maternity leave. Now, this is a venting moment because I don't understand for the life of me how my daughter is a month old and this company that deals with our maternity leave stuff has had all the information that they needed since she's been born from me in order to process my maternity leave. And you normally get 6 weeks of maternity leave. Well, my 6 weeks up will be up at the beginning of the year, basically. Now, mind you, since they've had all this information, you would think, okay, yeah, they could process, the claim, no problem. You get your money and move on. But that's not the case. Since I've had her on November, you know that I went into labor on my due date, right? Didn't have her till the next day, or the next morning, I should say, early in the morning. So I understand a holiday, Thanksgiving coming up may take some time. Cool. Here we are, literally a couple days before Christmas, and I've called these people several times. 1 penny from them for my maternity leave. Not one. And I've called and I've called and I've got the same thing. So today I get an email from my company saying that I haven't provided proper documentation, and the documentation is from the company. Well, the documentation that they need is from the company that has been saying for over a month that I'm approved for my maternity leave, right? So now I have to call my leave specialist and talk to her, which she didn't answer. So now I called the company and I'm like, look, I don't understand what y'all got going on. Y'all have gotten all the information that y'all needed from me. There's nothing else that y'all request of me. I've asked several times. Every time I've called up here, y'all said I've approved. But even when I looked in my account, it says pending. And I'm like, I'm not understanding what's going on. So can somebody tell me what's going on? Like, what's happening? I don't get it. And the guy sat there for like 5 minutes. He was like, oh, I'm going to put you in contact with your the caseworker, and she just stepped out of the office, maybe she went on lunch, blah blah blah, whatever. And my HR person is calling me from work because he's getting these emails too, and he's like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know. I've sent them everything that I need to send them. There's nothing outstanding that I have, outside of this one piece of paperwork, but I've submitted that to my job, and there's nothing I can do about that. So then this lady calls me back, not even 20 minutes later, and she basically tells me that she's waiting on somebody else to confirm what type of leave I went out on. And for the life of me, I don't understand. Now, as a logical person, which I am, let's talk about this. Let's think this thing through. Let's make it make sense for my mind, right? Right. Okay, so here's the problem. 3 major corporations, right? That communicate via email, via phone, right? Right. Those things work 24/7, correct? Correct. Okay. So therefore, if you reach out to somebody from one corporation to the next, 9 times out of 10, usually within 24 hours, you get a response of some sort. Correct? Correct. So, for the life of me, I'm still trying to understand, how is it that you got the information that you needed the day of my child's birth? My child is a month old. And that means it's been a month of sitting in your queue, waiting on you to do what you have to do. So therefore, you're telling me that you reached out to this contact person, this unknown contact person that you clearly can't give me a name for, because I asked, who is it that you're like, so that I can I can have my HR people reach out to those people and have them reach out to you, because clearly you don't know how to do your job and you don't know how to get in contact with people, right? So she couldn't tell me that either. So who is this person that mysteriously hasn't answered you in over a month? Like, what person that works a job for a corporation, either they're working from home or in the office, either way, nonetheless, they still have access to their phone, they still have access to their email. Like, so did you not send them the email? Did you not call them? Like, have you not followed up? Like, why is it a month later and I've called you 3-4 times, and this time, and never, let's make this clear, this is my second time talking to her. Every time I called, it was always a representative. I never talked to her, and they all told me the same thing. Nobody ever transferred me to her. And so she knows what's going on. She has all the information, and for the life of me, I don't understand how you can't be waiting for an answer about a certain type of leave and you call it an outside company. Why won't you call my company and find out what's going on? Like, that answer that you need. Like, that makes no sense to me. And so when I talked to her today, she was like, oh yeah, I'm waiting on them to tell me what type of leave that you were out on for this period or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, I could tell you that. And I told her the answer to her question, because I tell her what the answer to her question is, and I tell her, like, literally, I've called several times. Nobody ever asked me this. If anybody had asked me this, I could have told them that. And she was like, oh, well, we're waiting. We normally have to wait for, the company, but I'll do a courtesy approval for you. Sis, it's been a month. This ain't no courtesy approval. Give me my coins. Like, y'all are playing. Like, y'all are dragging y'all feet because y'all don't want to do your job. Like, if you don't want to do your job, that's fine, sis. But don't play with my coins. Like, don't do that, because then I'm gonna have to act real. And, like, I don't want to do that, because anybody that knows me know that when Ariana act out, she acts a fool. Like, she shows her whole behind and don't care nothing about it. So I'm trying not to do that with you, lady. Like, don't make me act like that, because I don't want to. But you're about to make me, because, like, it's been a month. Y'all are playing. Like, there's no way that between 3 big corporations that you can't get an answer to your question in a month. Like, okay, maybe I can understand in a week because of the time of the year it is, but not no month, darling. Not no month. Like, no, we're not doing that. Like, you playing, and I don't play. Like, don't play with me. Play with your kids. Don't try me and try Jesus. Period. So yeah, I'm still trying to understand this whole situation, because it's kind of annoying and it's irritating, and I just want my money. Like, I shouldn't have to harass you for what's rightfully mine. I should, and it don't take all that. So I'm done, because it's 11 minutes of me ranting. So yeah, I'll probably see you guys later on and do my cleaning as soon as I get up. But yeah, I ain't made it out the bed just yet because I'm kind of annoyed and I really don't feel like getting up. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.
So you get to watch. Don't judge and don't come for me because I ain't safe for you. Understand it.